Hello everyone, Micah Outdoor Living Guy. Happy photo shoot day to you. We got a beautiful job site. It's a little smaller, but it's a front and a backyard space that packs a ton of stuff that I think you're really gonna enjoy, things that we don't do all the time and we don't feature all the time. So I look forward to showing you this job site from start to finish right now. So some of the cool things in this job site, I'm gonna list them all right now. We got a hot tub, a sauna, as you can see, a covered structure that's a louvered covered structure, so a little unusual. We're gonna talk a lot more about that right now. A really cool wall. I think the wall in the background added a lot to the space, and you're gonna see that when we show you the befores. But then a beautiful patio, a really cool fire pit, a water feature. We're gonna break these all down right now, but also show you not only the beginning, but all of the things that we went through to build this space right now. Okay, so starting with the hot tub, a few things I want to talk with you about hot tubs. It's really important to get them right. So first of all, a hot tub has a lot of linear sides. So do your best to hide the fact that that's the case. We did a beautiful job here with the staging. We put just a simple table in front of it. You can have a little bar area, and that all of a sudden it breaks up the lines of that hot tub, the harsh lines of that hot tub. But you can also see what we've done here with the front of it, a little towel rack, put in some nice things by the stairs. It just creates a little bit different lines. It breaks up the harshness of that vertical line of the hot tub. So now let's talk about the sauna. One of my personal favorites. I have a sauna in my own house. It is my sanctuary. We do have a video on that, the whole sauna video, the link's below. But a sauna just offers so much that I can't really understate how important a sauna is to my life. It does really de-stress the body. You basically can go in there, put up the temperature, has a lot of therapeutic benefits, but it also adds a cool destination to the outdoor space. And as you see this space, you are like, wow, what is over there? And you're drawn to that to want to either look in. Here we have a glass door. This one has a viewing area behind it. So it's really cool. Even when you're on the outside looking back, you can kind of see into the sauna, or vice versa. From this side, you can look through that and see the beautiful garden behind it. All right, sitting down here on the stairs, I think this is a really cool feature of the garden space. Obviously, we were dealing with some sloped area, so just adding this cool tandem wall with the cap, a couple of steps. You can sit on these steps. You know, you can imagine in this the space, this could be an actual destination, either sitting on the wall or sitting on the steps. Now behind me, it's an entrance to the garden. So you have the lawn, you have a beautiful garden bed in the back, so that will pull you out further. People will come up here just because there's stairs. So think about this as you're designing your space. You want to create a little bit of purpose and destination to meander out to, and that's what we've done here. It also really does structure the actual living space and stops the living space to enter the garden. I also want to say this, the way that we planted the space really does show the transformation, or the transition I should say, from the outdoor living space to the garden, and the planting with the tree here and all of the lower plants here. It does a great job as transitioning over to the garden. Okay, so what I want to show you about this pergola, this is a louvered pergola. I kind of showed you some B-roll, but I want to show you the mechanism that actually is controlling it. So right now it's fully open. I don't know if you can make that out very well from the camera angle, but I have a little control. And what I'm going to do is simply just push the down button. And you probably can't hear it, but it is all of a sudden it's starting to move and it's closing. And what that does is it becomes watertight. So you can basically, it can be in a rainstorm, you can be out here, there's gutters around this pergola, this covered structure. So you really have the best of both worlds with this louvered pergola system. You can have a covered structure for all weather, including rain, and you could have it open for the beautiful sunny days that we get all the time here in our Portland market. Now, of course, there's many people watching this from around the United States. This will work wonderful no matter where you are. In fact, it's manufactured in Florida, this particular unit, but there's lots of different louvered systems out there. I would definitely recommend checking them out. We're going to have some links below to the ones that we recommend, and it's a great alternative to doing either a covered structure or a pergola. All right, guys, so another cool feature of this property, it's something that I want you to think about when you're doing your own space, is just adding a cool garden bed. Here we have a beautiful garden bed. It's a nice destination. It kind of hangs out in the very kind of hugs the fence line, so it doesn't take up a lot of space. You can see there's a large lawn here for having fun with the family, playing lawn games, but you can nestle in a little garden bed to be able to grow food for your family and actually be able to add a little bit to your barbecue. So nestled in the corner of a beautiful landscape, I would definitely want to recommend a little fountain or a little water feature. They're beautiful. Here we have it right next to the dining table. You can imagine people out here enjoying the space, having a nice barbecue with the family or friends right underneath this maple, so it really adds a lot to the space. Kind of a comforting sound, soothing sound as you're just hanging out with your friends and your family out in your outdoor living space. All right guys, so I hope you enjoyed this space. It is a beautiful one. In fact, when I turned around the corner and saw it all staged for the first time, I'm like, wow, this is gonna be a beautiful one, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you could just hit that subscribe button, we would sure appreciate it. And please let us know if we can help you out with anything you can imagine. Feel free to leave a comment. We'll do our best to respond very quickly. So guys, thanks again for watching, and we'll talk to you soon. One more thing while I'm sitting here, I just want to let you see in the back, we have some croquet, some lawn games. So lawn games can be a magnet themselves. So there's tons of different games you can play. We're going to have some links below to some actual lawn games that we would recommend. Croquet is one of them. You can have yard darts. Maybe that's a little old school, but there's some cool ones. We're going to talk more about those in a future video as well.